Hi, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for stopping in. I'm Rebecca. I'm down for yoga. I hope that you are too. Today we're going to do a super easy, all the way laying down on the mat stretch session. It's just for a few minutes. Come on in and join me. We'll get started lying down on our mats. We're going to get started here with the knees to the chest and just giving ourselves a nice big hug. And we can rock back and forth and massage that lower back. Now this little session you can do when you first wake up in the morning. It's just going to make it a lot easier to get up and out of bed. Everything we're doing here you can do on your bed, or you can hop out of bed and lie right down on the floor and do these stretches. So we're just rocking back and forth. We're massaging that lower back. And then from here, we're gonna lower the feet down onto the mat. We're gonna take that right foot and put it right on top of that left quad, that left thigh. So for some of us, this might be enough. If you want to do a little bit more, you're gonna push that right leg away from your body towards the end of your mat or towards your feet. And you just take some nice deep breaths here. Remember always to inhale through the nose. You can exhale through the mouth if you'd like. Or through the mouth. Or in through the nose, out through the nose. If you need a little bit more stretch than just this, you can take your hands and put them underneath that left thigh. Bring that thigh towards the chest, and you'll feel this stretch for sure in that right hip. If you'd like, you can activate that left foot by pointing and flexing the foot. And you can rotate that foot to the right and then to the left, just to juice up those ankle joints, get them ready for getting up and walking around. And then we're going to lower that left foot down onto the floor, the bed, or the mat. We're going to take that right foot, put it down on the mat, take the left foot now on top of that quad, that right quad, or that right thigh. Push that knee away from the body, so you're pushing the leg away. You're finding a nice stretch in the hip here. Nice deep breaths. Come back to your breath. Just try to find that connection between the mind, the breath, and the body. It's all connected. So when you feel a little anxious or stressed out, just find the breath, connect everything together, and you'll start to feel better. And again, if we want to go deeper, we're just going to take our hands underneath that right thigh. Find a nice stretch here. I call this a figure 4 stretch lying down. Figure 4 lying down. Sometimes people will call it a lying down pigeon stretch. We're just holding here and breathing, finding that big stretch. Again, let's activate that right foot. Let's flex and point, and rotate that foot to the right, and then to the left. Maybe flex and point a few more times. And then we let go, lower that right foot to the mat. Let's take both feet to the mat now. Let's bring the toes up. We're up onto those heels. We're going to bring that belly button in towards the spine. So we're going to section cup that lower back to the mat. The hands can be on your belly or down on the mat, palms down, and we're just going to wave these legs back and forth. Try to keep the abs engaged here. You're just trying to get a nice little opener here, back and forth. Relax the shoulders. Windshield wipers. Feet are flexed. We're just on those heels, going back and forth. Now, if the lower back has a challenge staying glued to the mat, you can diamond shape those hands, put them right underneath that lower back, and that helps with lower back issues. Always remember though, before you start any stretches, first of all, you need to listen to your doctor, and then you need to listen to your body. A lot of doctors will refer or recommend that you do yoga or that you do some stretching. You can let that go. Bring the knees to chest. Not all doctors do, but definitely talk to your doctor. I always feel like it's a good doctor if they tell you that you should incorporate stretching and yoga into your life, because yoga is so beneficial for us at any age. From here, we're going to take that left foot and put it on the floor, but we're going to keep a hold of that right knee. Now, if this is enough for you, stay right here. We're pulling that right knee in towards the chest. But if you want a little bit more stretch on that left side, extend that left leg nice and long. Take those nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to switch sides. So we're just going to bring that left knee up again to meet the right. Put the right foot down on the mat. Grab a hold of that left knee. Again, if this is enough for you, stay right here. But if you want more stretch, extend that right leg, point the toes, reach that right leg nice and long, and then come back to the breath. From here, we'll bring that right knee to meet the left. Give ourselves a nice big hug once again. This time, if you want to wrap your arms around your legs, you can. Bring your head and neck and chest all towards the knees. They call this a tiny little package. If you feel like doing that today, great. If not, don't worry about it. Lower back down. The feet are going to come back to the mat. We're going to stretch out our legs. So extend those legs, extend those arms. Reach, stretch, become nice and long. Come back to the breath. Just take a couple breaths here, guys. And then bend those knees once again. So we're going to go into a little twist. Now this one, I want you to really listen to your bodies. We're going to take that right foot and put it on that left quad once again. We're going to take those hands and we're going to put them down, face down, the palms. And we're going to take this foot over to the left side. Now, I have my blocks with me because sometimes in the morning you might be a little stiff. So if you have a block or a pillow or a cushion or something, you can put underneath that foot. So we find our anchor here, and then we slowly lower that right foot onto the block. Now, we're just keeping our gaze towards the ceiling here, straight. We take a few breaths here, and then once you feel comfortable, you can take away that block. Or if you don't have that block there, just continue to breathe. So you're getting a nice twist in here. Oh, this is going to change your day, guys. Twists are amazing. Notice on the exhales how we really start to relax more into our twist. Smile because you get to do this right now. We'll bring it back to center. Everything comes back to center. We take our knees back to our chest. So you're releasing that foot. Give yourself a big hug, rock back and forth. Right foot comes down, left foot comes onto that right quad. Bring your block, or like me, I have two. So I'm going to put my block right about where I think my foot's going to go. Anchor those arms down, palms down, and then slowly bring that left foot onto the block. And again, just take a few breaths here first, and then you can remove that block and find that full twist. Gaze is up at the ceiling. You know, if we just woke up, we don't need to do too much right away, right? We're just trying to get ourselves out of bed, get ourselves moving. And we take that block out if it's time. Lower that foot onto the mat. And just breathe, smile and breathe. This will change your mornings. Taking this time for yourself, right when you wake up, not grabbing your phone right away, just giving your body a chance to stretch, wake up, nice and easy. Set your tone for your whole day. Bring that back to center, bring the knees to center. Give yourself a big hug. We'll lower that left foot down. We're going to take a hold of the back of the right knee. We're going to extend that right leg. We're going to flex and point. Rotate that foot to the right and then to the left. Again, just juicing up those ankle joints. Right knee bends, left leg extends, hand behind the left knee, flex and point, flex and point. Hear the popping. Rotate that foot to the right and then to the left. Flex and point once again. Left foot comes down to meet the right. Put those soles of the feet together. This is where the blocks are nice if you need them. We'll put a block on each side of the hips. Allow the knees and the hips to open up. Hands are down by your side or just rest them on your belly, wherever feels good for you. Just make sure you relax those shoulders, relax the jaw, let go. As the hips get used to being like this, you can remove the blocks, you can lie them down and still put the legs on top of the blocks. Take a few breaths. And then if you feel like it, you can remove the blocks completely, but it's totally up to you. And then it just depends on your hip flexibility. So we're not rushing anything. Just letting you know the different stages that you can go in this stretch. So it is said that we hold a lot of stress in our hips. This is a really good time to let go of that emotional stress. So if you're hanging on to any emotional stress here, this is a great time to let that go. First, come to your breath, inhales and exhales through the nose. And then just start on that exhale, letting go of any stress you're hanging on to. It doesn't serve you, let it go. And then once you feel like you've released it, just smile because you know that you've done something amazing for your mind and for your body. Bring the knees to center, guys. That is it. You can give yourself a nice big hug. Be proud of yourself for showing up for a little stretch session for early morning. You can do these before you go to bed at night too. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for popping by. I'm Rebecca. I'm down for yoga. I'll see you next time.